Before we begin today, I just want to take a moment to appreciate this nice shirt I got on. Hold up. Deadpool, love you. One day I'll give y'all a tour of my room. You'll see all the Deadpool paraphernalia I have. The wall over there is solely dedicated to Deadpool. But we are watching a food video today. Hold on, I gotta get it ready for y'all. It is called 20 Strangest Foods from Around the World, and I just wanted to switch it up, try something new. We all can relate on food. We all love food, good food. Don't know about your aunt's casserole at the at the dinner. So let's get into it, guys. One sec. And go.
Food is an essential part of any culture.
Oh, wait. Just drop a like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification so I know when I got some more heat for y'all. Now let's get into it.
Food is an essential part of any culture. Trying local foods can be an enriching and delicious experience. Exotic new dishes can be a way to truly experience the location you're visiting. That being said, different cultures will offer dishes that you have never even seen. What some might consider disgusting, others consider a delicacy. And in today's video, we'll tell you about some of the weirdest foods from around the world. With grasshoppers from Mexico, fried tarantulas from Cambodia, live octopus from Korea, fried brain sandwich from the USA, to worms from Zimbabwe and more. Watch till the end to learn about all of them.
I'm going to be going through it as we watch this, guys.
Wasp crackers, Japan.
Wasp crackers? What?
These Japanese biscuits are, as you've probably guessed, stuffed with wasps. Digger wasps, which have a mean sting, are dried and incorporated into the cracker mixture. They're said to taste like slightly acidic raisins. Would you dare try one of these? Tell us down below in the comments.
If you pay me.
Number 2, century eggs, China.
I've heard about these.
Unfortunately, these eggs aren't actually 100 years old, but they are pretty rotten. Also known as padan, these eggs are preserved in a mixture of clay ash and quicklime for a few months, until the yolk turns dark green and stinks of sulfur, though apparently it tastes just like a hard-boiled egg.
Then why eat
Number
it
3,
or do that?
Stargazy pie, England. This unusual fish pie has the heads of the fish stuck through the crust, like they're stargazing. It dates back to the 16th century from the Cornish village of Mousehole in England. A local legend claims that a fisherman named Tom Bawcox went fishing during a storm to feed the hungry people and made the pie.
Is it a dinner dish?
Number 4,
or a dessert?
Italy. This Sardinian maggot cheese is made with sheep milk pecorino. It contains the live larvae of cheese flies, which are added during the cheese fermentation process and digest the fats.
Wow.
It is banned by the EU, but can still be found on the black market.
Of course it's banned.
Number 5, jellied moose nose, Canada.
Of course, Canada.
Back when every part of the animal was eaten, some adventurous eaters from Canada and northern Alaska began preserving the moose's long snouts. They're boiled up with onions and spices, then the hair is removed and they're boiled again. Finally, they're sliced and covered with a broth that sets into a jelly.
Wow, I don't want to eat
6,
any gelatinous
spider,
meat.
Cambodia.
Available
throughout Cambodia, but a specialty in certain areas, these delicacies are deep fried in garlic oil until crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. Typically of the tarantula variety, the practice of eating these spiders may have started during the brutal reign of the Khmer Rouge, when poor villagers had to find alternative sources of food. Spiders are often sold to travelers passing through town and looking for a quick snack.
What's the texture?
Full of protein, rumor has it that they're even said to increase the beauty of the consumer.
What's the texture?
Number 7, pufferfish, Japan.
Oh, I know that one.
You've got to be careful with this delicacy or you might end up in the morgue.
Yep.
The deadly pufferfish, or fugu, is the ultimate delicacy in Japan, even though its skin and insides contain the poisonous toxin tetrodotoxin, which is 1,250 times stronger than cyanide.
Wow.
Only expert chefs in Japan at licensed restaurants are allowed to prepare it. Trying it at the wrong place can leave you paralyzed and eventually death from asphyxiation. This is because there is no known antidote.
That's why it costs so much.
Number 8, live octopus, Korea.
I know that one. as well.
Sanukji is a raw dish consisting of live octopus typical in Korea. Live octopus is cut into pieces, lightly seasoned with sesame oil and served immediately, the tentacles still squirming on the plate. Eating live octopus is a serious challenge. The first hurdle is to get the tentacles off your chopsticks. And once the octopus is in your mouth, it will suction to your teeth.
Exactly.
The roof of your mouth and your tongue essentially trying to preserve its own life.
It's gonna choke you out.
Special care should be taken to chew thoroughly. However, because the suction cups stick to your throat, you might choke.
No.
Number 9, Muktuk, Greenland.
I don't want to have to try to fight my food. Like, I do not want to have to try to fight my food to consume it. That's not it, Chief. That's not the way to go. Like, all right.
A traditional Inuit meal of frozen whale skin and blubber, muktuk is normally served either raw or pickled. It looks a little bit like licorice all sorts and has several layers. The skin, which apparently tastes like hazelnuts, the fat, which is chewy, and the protective layer in between, which is even more chewy. Don't eat it if you're wearing dentures.
Ugh.
Number 10, haggis, Scotland.
Haggis.
Haggis is an excellent example of resourcefulness, using parts of the animal you typically wouldn't think about eating.
Like?
It's made from various sheep organs, such as the heart, liver, and lungs. The organs are mixed with spices and oatmeal, creating a savory meat pudding. The mixture is then boiled in a hollowed-out sheep stomach. Number 11, balut, Philippines.
I know this one. I was disgusted by it.
In the Philippines, balut is considered the most bizarre way to eat eggs.
You're eating a baby, literally.
It's made from hard-boiling an egg with a developing duck fetus inside. The egg is hard-boiled after the duck fetus has about 12 to 18 days to form after fertilization.
You're eating feathers.
The egg part and the duck fetus are cooked and served in a broth. As disgusting as the dish looks, the duck fetus is said to taste like chicken.
You're eating feathers.
Number 12, fried brain sandwich, USA.
Wow. Really, US?
Originating in the late 19th century, fried cow brains became a popular dish in the Midwest. Local slaughterhouses often harvested the brains to use as a cheap meat to fill a sandwich after being deep fried in a skillet. After mad cow disease started popping up in the 80s, cow brains became even less appealing than they already were, if that's possible, and they finally faded into obscurity. However, there are still places in Missouri and Indiana that serve fried pork brains. Number 13, ortolan, France. This is a controversial gastronomic treat eaten by the aristocracy of France.
What is that?
Once captured, this small bird is force-fed until it's about 4 times its normal size.
Wow.
Traditionally, it is drowned in brandy, roasted, and eaten whole.
Wow.
While the bird is now a protected species in France and its capture is illegal, it's estimated that hunters still kill about 50,000 birds per year.
Y'all real life torture these animals.
Number 14, blood soup.
For y'all
Korea.
dinner?
Chicken, duck, or pig blood is popularly eaten in places like Shanghai, Poland, Philippines, Singapore, and of course, Korea. A popular version of this soup is made with ox blood and is often used as a hangover cure. Now that's what we call a bloody good meal. Number 15, Rocky Mountain oysters, USA.
Oh, I know this one too.
Oysters? In the mountains?
It's not
Doesn't
oysters.
sound right, does it? That's because Rocky Mountain oysters aren't actually oysters. They're deep-fried bull testicles, a favorite among cowboys, and often served at rodeo events in the USA. You're gonna need a lot of beer to wash the taste of that out of your mouth.
Stop castrating these bulls.
Number 16, Mopane worms, Zimbabwe. These might be called worms, but they're in fact caterpillars of the emperor moth, which are native to southern Africa.
I was about to say, why are they so
it's
fat?
Not something you'll find on the menu of a restaurant or on the shelves in supermarkets in larger cities. Mopane worms are traditionally eaten mainly by people in the rural areas of Zimbabwe, Botswana, and a small part of South Africa. For them, these worms are an important source of protein. Proteins are one of the most important nutrients that you need. To know why it's so beneficial for your body, watch this video titled, Eating More Protein Would Do This to Your Body. Now back to the strangest foods from around the world.
What is this? Is that escargot?
Number 17, grasshoppers, Mexico.
No. No grasshoppers.
Adventurous eaters in Mexico shouldn't miss trying chapulines, or grasshoppers. This traditional indigenous snack is most widely eaten in Oaxaca. It's also popular in Mexico City and surrounding areas.
No!
The insects are roasted on a traditional griddle. They are then seasoned with chili, lime, garlic, and salt. You can find them most commonly during Mexico's rainy season.
You're eating wings, the
Number
spiky
18,
legs.
Excrement coffee, Namibia.
No. I know of this.
Kopi Luwak is the rarest, most expensive gourmet coffee in the world.
Because?
Sounds divine, right? It's actually made from the excrements of an Indonesian cat-like creature called the luwak. The luwak eats only the ripest coffee cherries, but its stomach can't digest beans inside them, so they come out whole. The coffee that results from this process is said to be like no other. The stomach acids and enzymes perform the fermentation of the beans that give the coffee a special aroma. With an expensive price tag of anywhere between $120 US to $300 per pound, you might want to start saving now if you want to try it.
I watched the video on this. There is literally no difference in these beans. No difference in these beans than uneaten beans. No difference in nutritional value, anything. So you're literally paying more money just because they pulled it out of a log. Like, that was just something I could never get over after finding it out. Alright, back to it.
Number 19, snake wine, Vietnam. Fancy a different sort of wine? A bouquet of reptiles with some notes of venom, perhaps? Snake wine is rice wine bottled with a venomous snake. It has a slightly pink color like a nice rosé because of the snake blood in there.
Snake wine.
It's believed to have medicinal purposes, but is probably more useful as a conversation piece than anything else. The snake is left to steep in the rice wine for many months to let the poison dissolve in the wine. Ethanol neutralizes the venom, so it's not dangerous. Snake wine shouldn't be confused with the potentially more dangerous snake blood wine, which is made by slicing the belly of a snake to let the blood drain into the wine and served immediately.
No.
Number
Why?
20, Hakkarl, Iceland.
Hakkarl.
A national
What
dish
is
of
that?
Iceland, Hakkarl is a Greenland shark that has been allowed to ferment and decay.
Oh.
If fresh, the shark
Oh.
is actually poisonous and cannot be eaten. It's known for its
Yeah.
strong ammonia smell and fishy taste. This is why it's recommended that beginners chase the fish down with a shot of local spirit. Icelanders are
Yep.
able to eat their Hakkarl year-round, as the fish is sold in regular supermarkets. While
Y'all
you
can
wouldn't
have
want to
that
eat
shark.
these delicacies every day, there are certain foods that you should make part of your daily diet. Find out more about what they are by learning about the healthiest foods you should eat in the morning, or watching this, delicious foods that contain almost 0 calories. These 2 videos will definitely help you get that healthy body you're after. Which of these foods would you give a try? Let us know in the comments below.
If I try anything on that list, it would be maybe the bird. I had the most problems with the bird, but maybe the bird because it was the most normal looking. I mean, I eat calamari, you know, that's squid, but they don't give it to me whole. I can't eat a live octopus. Like she just said, it's gonna choke you out. Like it's gonna. That was when I first heard about it. That was the first thing that came to mind. It's alive. Those suction cups still work. So when it's going down your throat, that thing will have you in a chokehold, and then you're gonna choke and die, and then your lifeless body's gonna be on the floor, and then you're gonna see that thing just slithering out your mouth. Ew! But thank y'all for tuning in. I will catch y'all in the next video. Appreciate all you new subs. Appreciate all you old subs. Appreciate new viewers. Hopefully to become new subs. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace out.